Hello and welcome to today's content, which will be a little bit short and also kind of just random, I guess, but I'm going to be doing the brutal difficulty Typhon challenge, mostly because I kind of have a scuffed setup for ice types in general, and I don't have Sweetheart Celir to kind of carry the fight very fast. But yeah, this is my setup basically. Last Will is going to be maxed out on everything in general. Meteo as well, she's not EX however, but it's alright. Her bravery, don't need to look at that. She has everything else maxed in general, not her LB. And Gilgamesh, unfortunately, is kind of like he's just going to be the support. As you can see, he just has level 1 stuff. He doesn't really have anything. He does have Keenblade though, which is going to be important. And he's level 81. I did do both masteries. His equipment proficiency is kind of sad, but yeah. He also has, I think it's like 6 out of 10 resonance. This is actually very sad. Yeah, 6 out of 10. But anyways, I'm just trying to show you how you can probably clear this if you want to get all the rewards, even with like a scuff setup. This might help you. You can also use like units like Shell and all them. I mean Shell. But yeah, pretty much if you have at least a few units that can carry, and I would highly recommend either Mediana being your number 1, or like if you have Sweetheart Celir, she can do a job very easily as well. I do believe they're a very good unit for this specifically if it's too hard for you. And I say this because it's kind of ironic because I just don't have good ice units, so I'm just making this kind of maybe to help people who might be in the same situation. As you can see here, we want to take these guys out, which are our Energists, because they hit pretty hard and our team is very squishy because none of them are EX. So to start off, we want to kind of like dictate the AI so that they have to approach us and we still have very good advantage against them in terms of turn and positioning. So with this, we'll move everyone to the back, and it has to be like this. And we'll get started. Alright, from here, since we need the first turn advantage and these birds have 5 move, I want to get Last Will to get his first turn initiative, which is going to be Vitalize. He needs that AP so it can just start pumping damage. For Mediana, just to waste a little bit of CT just to have it more evenly spaced out, I'm going to use Hide. This also will help a little bit later so that she doesn't get focused down as much, because if she takes 1 or 2 hits, she will die very quickly. This is going to be important right here, that we have to haste Mediana. So we're going to wait here. All these energies should move up together. We want them to group up so that we can kill them in one go without wasting too many resources. Also specifically because who is it? Gilgamesh is actually kind of squishy because he doesn't really have any spirit or like magic resist compared to Last Will, who has Titus's necklaces on. They're gonna be mostly focusing Gilgamesh for max damage if possible. Here, if I use my limit break, it kills it 100%, but I kind of want to bank on a critical hit from this to kill it because I'm using Titus's necklace, so we'll bank off that. Please crit. Yes. So there's the critical hit, kind of needed for this situation. From that, the haste resolve. Because these guys have Detonation Blast, since that's 3 move, 1, 2, 3, 4, we do not want to be in range of that. So we're going to be right here for Mediana, and we're not going to use any CT. We're just going to be staying here and waiting. Gilgamesh, however, this is going to be kind of important. You kind of want to bait out the enemy to come towards Gilgamesh so that they all group up. So I'm going to move him right here, which is going to be in range of 1 of them, but not 2. If you do 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, he is high chance either going to die or take a lot of damage. From here, we want to quicken specifically Last Will. The reason why? Turn order, because he has only speed cast 1, which is kind of sad. It's going to resolve much later compared to everything else, but it's perfect timing because it's going to be after Last Will. So here we go. From here, everything's going to start moving. Gilgamesh will take 1 shot, but it'll be fine. Just to like kind of show how this map will kind of like work out. We just need them to group up together, however. See, the Detonation Blast went off and they're now fully grouped up. Perfect. So what we want to do here is that because we're actually going to get hit by the boss and get stunned, we want to try and resolve as soon as possible, but we also want to make sure we do all the missions at the same time, which is kill 4 enemies or more and only ice, and no one dying or no hiring a companion. So to do this for the Blossoms, this should resolve quickly, yes. Obviously we're banking on a critical hit here, but there is this fail-safe like situation for this, which is I'm going to be doing, and we're going to plant that there. we're going to be moving Lasso up here, and what we're going to be doing is using an Exorcist Storm. Not yet though, because we're waiting a little bit. We're going to be getting Quicken soon, so what we want to actually do is going to be Mirage, so that enemies don't right now the enemies do not want to hit Lasso and Mediana because they have she has Hide and he has Mirage, so they're gonna focus more on Gilgamesh right now. From here we get the Quicken. To guarantee we kill this setup, we're gonna have to use the Exorcising Storm before the Blizzaga goes off. So here it's gonna help the chain. Boom, they're all gonna start moving up. Boom, Blizzaga goes off. Perfect. Now, since we killed those 3, we have snakes spawning in. This is perfect timing. So because we can go again with Mediana before the other 4 snakes here can move, we can easily clear the progression for basically the quest. Right now, we're kind of worried about Gilgamesh's situation, so what we want to do actually is we don't want to waste Keen Blade yet. I know it's kind of crazy to say that, but there's a reason why, is that we want to wait for Typhon to basically use his stun onto Mediana before Gilgamesh goes. So because this happens right here, I'm actually just gonna wait here with Gilgamesh. I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna wait. So now the snakes are gonna move up, and now it's Mediana's turn, where she can basically get almost all the snakes and Typhon together. This is like perfect setup right here for the AI. Boom, perfect. As you saw from the vision card setup, I didn't explain it like as quickly. Oh, he used Toxic Rain, not the stun. This is good. From our vision card setup, the reason why I have Blades of Grass is specific for the accuracy, just to get a higher chance of 100% hit. Obviously we need agility, and then Fenrir is mostly just for the damage and magic resist, which is not too oftenly used. So from here we want to get rid of the threat, which is going to be the bird now and the other snake, so that it doesn't kill Gilgamesh. What we're going to do basically is I think we just LB here. Yeah, no, we should be killing this as soon as possible, because we don't want Gilgamesh to take damage, and we don't want to like risk any AO RNG situations here. So from here, we want to not move too close, because the snake actually has long range, but because they only have a little bit of move, a 3, they cannot hit Gilgamesh right here specifically. So Typhon's gonna move up and hit Mediana instead. But here is where we also want to save our Keen Blade still. What I will do, however, is I will be hasting Laswell, because it's going to be a turn usage and we just need it. So as you can see here, Mediana is already getting low HP. However, we did have Smile Practice. The thing is, you can use other TMRs here, like a barrier or something. It does not have to be specifically Smile Practice. I did it specifically because I just had TMR on hand. If you had like Knight's Blessing, that works just as well, or if you had any healing TMRs, that also works as well. It just depends on your setup pretty much. But yeah, I'll be using it here. Boom, Smile Practice. Now everyone is a little bit more beefed up. We only have to worry about Typhon and the snake now. So because now Laswell has haste and we have turn advantage from it, we can now kind of set up for him for chaining, because we also have Keen Blade ready. So basically we're going to be starting to chain up. All these turns going by, and we are going to Keen Blade right here, because we just want to get rid of Typhon as soon as possible without any like possible retaliation situations. From here we kind of want to see if the cast time will kind of favor us, which it looks like it should, and yeah, it's gonna do a lot of damage and kill the snake. Boom. And then Laswell can kind of just kill Typhon now, because the chain's already high enough from his Exorcising Storm. Exorcising Storm. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of saying it wrong. And boom, and that's all. That is what I did to get my Blossom with 3 units, one of them being kind of level 1 all stats, even though it's level 81, but Mediana and Laswell are for sure fully built at level 99. But yeah, if this video helped you, I just hope maybe it helps you get your Blossoms, because those are very, very important, because they are so rare and expensive. So yeah, hope this helps. Until next video, peace out.